Here's a quick presentation I call Putting It All Together, using digital tools to support student learning. You've been learning about a lot of new ways to use technology and integrate it into your classroom, but all of these different pieces may not be coming together in terms of a lesson plan. So I'm going to show you an example from the Academic Transitional Academy that we used that started with the state's standards and content expectations and used Moodle as our learning platform for delivering the lesson, and then Google Maps and Google Earth as a layer or a platform for taking all of our student work and showcasing it collaboratively so that students could see each other's work, evaluate, review, and have a place to highlight the work that they had done. So we started with the Michigan science expectations for high school. One of those expectations centered around ecosystems in Michigan and the human impact. Students were going to do research about the different Michigan ecosystems, and we wanted to have the place for them to showcase the work that they had done. A typical place to start with when you have students do a project is to have them make a PowerPoint, but we used Google Docs instead of a traditional PowerPoint program, and the advantage was that students were able to collaborate on the same PowerPoint in teams and work at the same time. So different students would edit separate slides, working simultaneously and being able to explain to each other where they needed to make improvements or add or change things. We used Moodle as a way of delivering the lesson plan. Here are the expectations, the assignments, homework, and the various resources that students needed in order to get started learning about ecosystems and develop their projects. When students created those projects, they went into Google Maps. We had a shared Google account for the classes. They went into Google Maps and they actually created place markers in various parts over Michigan. Here you can see the entire ATA has put their different layers for coastal dunes, wetlands, Michigan forests, etc. At these place markers, students were asked to then paste a summary of their projects and then also link to their presentations. And then they gave their presentations to the class. Students also could do a virtual gallery walk of the various other students' projects. So you can see this could work with audio podcasts, video projects, other multimedia projects that are housed on the web. Google Maps just is the place where we showcased the work and allowed students to see what each other were doing. And in the end, you get this very nice layer on Google Earth that you can then zoom around and fly through and use during the presentation phase of the project. There are a lot of variations you might use, whether you're in world languages, studying different cultures, doing a literary trip where a character in a book is traveling across the country. You can have students take their learning and layer it into Google Earth in a variety of different ways. So hopefully this will give you some inspiration of how you can take some of those digital tools and start putting them together.